Greg Doucette. It's your biggest mosquito here. I told you so, Greg. And I told Brently G what was going to happen. You have a guy that's over 400 pounds, was nobody, reached out to you. You thought he was going to be a project to promote your subs. I'm going to be honest with you. At least to promote your cookbook. You gave Brently G some instructions on what to do to lose weight. You sent him a cookbook. You're sponsoring him. And over the last few weeks, you like Brently G to let his audience manipulate how much weight he should be losing, how fast he should be losing weight. And they don't know shit. Those are mainly keyboard warriors. It was a couple people in there, including myself, that knew what the fuck we was talking about. But the rest of them were keyboard warriors. And then you just upload a video showing Brently G talking about he been trying to track his calories, and for a guy that's 450 pounds, there's no way that he's eating the amount of calories that he claimed he's eating and losing weight. Guys, besides yesterday, and I won't have time to do it today, I've been walking 6 miles every day. My goal is to do 6 miles a day, every day for 2 weeks. But of course, I'm about to make up the 2 days that I missed over the next week and a half to reach my goals. I'm cutting. I actually done lost 2 pounds since Sunday, right? And my daily caloric intake for maintenance, I know for my size is somewhere close to 1,900 to 2,000 calories. For a guy that's over 400 pounds, his maintenance is close to, I'll say, 3,800, maybe as much as 4,000 calories a day. It may be 4,000 to 4,200 calories a day if he's holding on to that weight and his weight's not dropping. Now, he has lost some weight, okay? So we're not going to act like he wasn't losing weight. He lost over 100 pounds. So that means his body done caught up to the amount of food that he had subtracted or created a deficit with, and done caught up to that. His BMR done changed. Everything done changed. Your body adapts. When you start to take away foods that you eat, you will start to lose weight. When you replace foods with other shit like hydration, 0-calorie drinks, food that's very voluminous and as big as voluminous, right? But low in calories. So it keep you fuller longer and it's low in calories. When you create that type of deficit and then you're doing extra activity like walking or cardio or lifting weights, you're going to lose weight up to a certain point. Then you have to reevaluate everything, right? Bentley sat there and said that he has Coach Greg's cookbook, but he's not eating out of it. He's eating his grandmother's cooking. Now, I can almost assure you that he's eating at maintenance. I can also assure you that he's not doing enough now cardio. The body done got used to what he's been doing. He needs to focus more on cardio, not so much lifting weights right now. Okay? Bar none. Fuck trying to build muscle mass right now. Let's get your body weight down and then slowly include more resistance training. The last thing on his mind should be doing the same amount of cardio every damn day. And he shouldn't, every day he needs to take a couple of days off. And just stay active, but more importantly, hydration. He's not drinking enough water for his size. That Brently G need to be, Brently G should be drinking somewhere close to 2 gallons of water a day. Especially if he's eating just 2 meals a day. And Greg, you talk about NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, calories you burn by doing extra shit like, 50-10 and moving shit, or just getting up, walking around, cleaning your fucking house up. Just some activity. It's not exercise, it's activity. Like, going to work. I guarantee you, off camera, Brently is eating junk. And I assure you, he's not working out as consistently as you think he is. His weight loss should be steadily going down. The moment he realized he started plateauing, which he noticed this like about 4 weeks ago, he should have then said, okay, it's foods that I'm eating. Let me try create Greg's cookbook again. Because your cookbook It's tons of food. I have seen a PDF and everything. I actually had a client that had one of your cookbooks. Full of artificial sweeteners and shit of that nature and protein powders and a lot of shit that really just causes insulin spikes a lot of damn times, Greg. It makes people want to crave the real deal, especially when it's full of artificial sweeteners and other fucking shit. All right? So he's probably having sugar spikes, which can increase your hunger. It can spike the ghrelin hormone. Guess what? He goes and eats regular sugar. Here's a caveat that a lot of people don't think about. Your body will break down fat, especially subcutaneous fat, right? And it will break it down and it'll turn that fat into sugar. Because why? Most fat that's on your body is unburnt calories, and a lot of that is unburnt carbohydrates. So when you give your body carbohydrates to either drink or you're consuming it through food, the body will use those carbs that's in your bloodstream first for energy before it turns to the fat. So if Brently is eating a lot of carbohydrates in his fucking diet, guess where the energy is coming from? And guess what's being spared? You guessed it. Energy is coming from the foods he's eating and the fats being spared. Even if he's in a deficit, if you're giving your body more carbs than what you need, the body's going to pull from that energy source first before it turns to the fat. So, Brently shouldn't be hardly ingesting. He shouldn't be eating any carbs. He has enough unused energy on his ass. That's number one. Number two, hydrate. 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 That is two. Three, foods high in protein, very voluminous, low in calories, high in volume, and slow digesting. And keep his fats, his healthy fats, about the same. If you want to eat foods to get his other nutrients from, if you have on a multivitamin, he needs to eat greens and vegetables. I stay away from a lot of fruits because it's fructose. That is a sugar. I stick to food that got grains like oats and wheats and shit like that. Snack on some popcorn if you fucking hungry. Like I'm hungry right now. I had nothing to eat all goddamn day. All day long. But when I eat, I'm going to go move my ass afterwards. I told you, Greg, and I also told Brently, stop listening to people in your chat, on your comment sections, because a lot of them guys don't know shit. That's one. Number two, focus on your weight loss. The mirror is your best friend. And if you know you are binging, stop coming over here acting like you don't know what the fuck you're doing and take accountability for your fucking actions. That's step number two. Number three, stop using this notion that you're going to drop weight fast overnight. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. I applaud you for losing the first 100 plus some pounds you lost. Now you're at a plateau. So I'm going to give you some free advice. Hydration. Increase your cardio. Fuck the elliptical. Just walk. Because you might be burning yourself out to where you might not be burning enough calories the next couple of days because you're too tired to want to move. And then you're binging and then getting back in the surplus for those couple of days, which is going to make it harder for you to get back into a deficit to stay ahead of your weight loss. So, hydration. Just walk on a treadmill. Fuck the elliptical. Find a pool and get into a fucking pool. Right? When it comes to lifting weights, don't try to go heavy on weights. Especially if you're trying to build muscle. Light to moderate weight. Take your time. Burn calories. And guess what? If you are doing weights that day, also end the day with some activity cardio. I would do an extra 30 minutes if you're lifting weights that day because you're not going to burn as many calories from resistance training unless you're training for like 3 hours. And I ain't trying to be funny. You don't have the wind for that. So that would be my best advice. And make sure you're sleeping, not stressing, and binge eating. Because I assure you, you're probably eating at maintenance. And if you will hydrate more, you wouldn't be hungry. You wouldn't be that hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day. Why? 4 straight days of doing 6.3, 6.4 miles on a fucking treadmill for 2 hours, 6 miles. The body finally yesterday, and I had an appointment yesterday, I didn't have appetite, but I still ate once yesterday. Today, the body is still recovering, so it's not as hungry. I'm not craving a lot right now, but I know I need to eat. But since I'm not eating, see the skin that's starting to get tight finally? The body's using this for my energy right now. So I'm not gonna go try to ingest food. I'm gonna let it just pull from the energy stores. Just stay hydrated and let the body do its thing. Then if not today, tomorrow, I get back to my 6 miles a day walk. Until I get down to the weight that I'm trying to get down to, which is 160 pounds. I got about 8 more pounds to lose, right? And then I'll be done with doing 6 mile fucking walks. And now I go back to doing an hour of cardio every other day in between my weightlifting sessions. That's how you do it. That's how you stay ahead of the curve. Instead of you making videos and wasting time, I would have got behind a lawnmower or something and went outside and did some type of extra activity. Activity. Brently, activity. Calories in, calories out. You don't need a cookbook for an edge. But also eat healthier. Make healthier food decisions. Hydration, sleep, activity. Calories in, calories out. That's simple. So, Greg, I told you so. I told you so. Your cookbook is garbage. And I told you so. Everybody's not going to adhere to the cookbook, because I assure you that cookbook probably will cause them to start back bitching on real fucking food. If he was bodybuilding, I could understand him using your cookbook for cheat codes. He's not bodybuilding, he's trying to lose weight. It might hurt, it might have helped him when he first got on it, because it's foods that's full of volume and low in calories, but guess what? Them artificial sweetness and all that shit, right, will make you want to eat real shit. It'll make you want to eat real shit. And he already had a problem with real food. You should have told him to get disciplined with real food and told him what not to eat and stay away from it. Instead of you getting him your cookbook. That probably was the trigger for him to binge again. Come and eat that rice his fucking self, Greg. Come and eat that rice his fucking self. Savar Matner Fitness at gmail.com. If you have any fitness questions, you want any custom plans, let me know. Give me a 3 to 5 day turnaround, because I'm doing everything by myself. Trying to help the world get leaner one day at a time and get healthier one day at a time. Or you can keep going to Doucette.com or any fitness professional that you choose. But take it from me. Brently, if you don't stop, you're going to put the weight back on. And if you put the weight back on, you'll shorten your life a lot more than the little life that you probably done gained by just losing over 130, 140 pounds that you done lost over the last few months. So I wish you well. I'm still watching. I'm watching. Y'all good, guys. Live stream is going to be set for Sunday, guys. Other than that, I am out. You guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. Peace.